Hi, my dear friends. My name is Pan. I'm a web and mobile developer based in New York City. Welcome to my video series, CodeShare Hooks. And today's video is video 1.2. We're going to work on backend server. On today's agenda, we will have three items of tasks. Number one is to create a backend API server. Number two is to implement node mailer. Number three is going to use Postman to test sending email. And it looks like this. So let's get started with our project. So first and foremost, we go to the folder for the project CodeShare Hooks, and we're going to start with um, create an express project. So it's going to be, the command is going to be express and the name of the project. So for this particular case, it will be server. Okay, so we're gonna cd this folder and just make sure we use the correct node version, and it's correct. And for this project, we need to implement two dependencies. One is called node mailer, the other is called .env. So at the time when we are npm implementing these two dependencies, we're going to start working on our code. So basically we need to touch env dot, and we can go to the server with a file. Okay, so our file need to be open in Sublime. So in our Sublime, we'll have env file. Okay, that's very good. And we start with creating a API.js file under routes. So it's going to be okay, node nvm use 10.16.0. I'm going to touch routes api.js. So this new file, basically I want to copy paste everything from users.js and test the endpoint first. So this is going to be action, and this is going to be JSON. And for this part, I'm just going to be simply saying confirmation, success, action, action, and const action equals to rec params action, and we're going to test by npm node mount. Okay, so we can go to localhost 3000. C pwd server npm install first. So basically, we are going to use Node Mailer, this dependency to send email, um, and also by using the service of Gmail. Okay, so basically, npm install is successful. Node mount. Okay, so it's up. Let's try again. Okay, so um, on our agenda, we need to create backend API server. So the backend server is up, but we need to make API work. So in our backend code in API, we're gonna say if action equals to send, because we're going to send email. Okay, then we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a return. Okay, so in here, message will be action, and this will be a fail because this is a invalid action if it is not sent. Let's test one more time. So now this time we're going to test API. Let's say API we say send. Okay, so we need to hook up with our app.js file. So in here, we're going to add one more line, API and API. And in here, we need to say the same thing. Use API, API. Okay. So if the endpoint here is send, then it's a successful action that we're gonna do send. If we are random something, it's going to fail because we only take send as the action. Okay, so what we have achieved is item number 1, create backend API server. Now we're going to implement NodeMail as the second task today on the agenda. So what we're going to do is in the file here, we need to create one more file that's called config.js. So in the config.js, we're going to do a few things. So we're going to say const node mailer equals to require, we import node mailer, the dependency first. Node mailer. Then we are going to use um, our .env require .env because uh, this will be our information for the .env file. So um, we can go. So this will give us the information for the email account that that we are going to use for sending this node mail email. Copy. It will be under .env file. So we are going to use my email account fpnodemail.gmail.com to send this email, and this is the password of the Gmail account. So in the config file, we are going to do var transporter equals to node mailer dot create transports, and at the end we're gonna export module exports equals to this transporter, and in this transporter we'll have the setting. We're going to have service will be Gmail, and auth will be user, and password, and it will be taken from .env file. Also, sorry for that. I need to rename this file. This is not correct. So we're gonna say delete this file, but we're gonna create another file, touch.env. Okay, so config is done, but we need to take what is in the .env file, process env dot email and password. Email and password. This is going to be process env. Okay, so now that our config file is ready, we are going to work on the API file so that we can implement the NodeMail um, code here for it to work. So basically, we're gonna change this. Oh, we need to first import our transporter. Transporter equals to require config here, and then we need to do the rest parts of the implementation of the API file. So here, it's very important. It's post because we're gonna send things to request a post. So in here, if the action equals to send, we're going to try and there is the catch block. So if the catch of an error, we're gonna say I'm gonna send 500 and we're going to send confirmation is going to be a fail and the message will be email cannot be sent. And within the try block, I'm going to say if there is okay, try we start with definition of mail options. Okay, and then we're going to say so this will be trial catch block. Okay, and then we are going to do a transporter dot send mail and with mail options function will be r info. Okay, so within the mail options, we just go to what the documentation says. We probably take this section to our code used here. So from to subject text. Okay, so we probably don't need text. We just need here. We'll put it here for now, and let's focus on the transporter of send mail section. So if we're gonna do something, and else we're going to do something else. So in the else part, we're gonna say if it's we're going to res status 500 send. Then we're gonna say confirmation is a fail and message will be Gmail email not sent, email not sent. But if it is not an error, which is that's something we do it correctly. It will be send a success. An email is sent. Email not sent. Email sent. Email cannot be sent. Okay. So basically, we need to, in this part, instead of using the code from documentation, I'm gonna say from will be rec body email, and in here we'll have multiple receivers of this email. It will be from this one, and then we'll just use my other email for test purposes. Okay, and subject in this case, rec body subject HTML here will be rec body message. Okay, so let's see if it compiles. Okay, mail options, constant mail options. This should be equals to. Okay, so it compiles. Let's see. If we go to our mail postman, we have name, email, subject, and message. Let's try to send this email. Okay, let's see if it works. So let's go to our email address. Box. Okay, it works. It says, hello, I love hooks CodeShare. And this is what is sent out here, and because it goes to another email as well, that's my another email. So I go to my other email to see. Yeah, it's coming in. And let's look at the email that we received in here. Subject line, hello. That's correct. Says it's from the mail that I used to send this email, but not exactly what it's saying here. It says it's from this email address, and the sender here in the postman is Jon Snow. So we need to do a little bit of work um, to make it look correct. So basically, in here, we need to add a few things. So HTML, maybe I put the sender's name and email address in the HTML, add one more line. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna say we're gonna add first. We're going to add one more line, and after that, we're gonna say um, it will be bold and bold, and then between here we need to giving the sender's name and his the sender's email address. So in here it will be bold from, and it will be rec body name plus plus email, and rec body email, so that it will take name and email at the bottom of this email body in HTML format. So if we are gonna send this one, okay, we should see new email is coming in. So this is better. So the new email says, still the subject line is hello. Body is I love hooks and CodeShare, and gives the exact sender's name and the email address that um, we provide. So uh, we're so happy that we finish today's tasks on our agenda. We have created a backend server, and the API works, and we also implement our code for mail node mailer, and also we are able to send email by using Postman, and we successfully received emails as well. So I hope you enjoy this video. In the next video, we're going to work on making a front end, so that on the web page we will have a form, and if we fill the form with name, email, subject, and message, we will be able send that email instead of using Postman. It's going to be very exciting with a lot of code share with our new friend Hooks. I look forward to it, and thank you so much again. I'll see you soon. Bye.